Alright, good morning everyone. Couldn't film last night because I got way too engrossed in the stargazing, which was amazing by the way. We got a free presentation by a very nice park ranger named Tom at Panorama Point. It was really good, really enjoyed it. Took a couple really good pictures, which you guys saw at the end of the last skit. So right now we're heading off to breakfast at this place called Brady's in town. It's a local place. We're gonna see how it is. Should be pretty good. And today we're heading off to Canyonlands. So yeah. Alright, breakfast was good. Now it's time to head on to Canyonlands. Alright, had to make a quick pit stop back at the hotel. Forgot my bag. It's got some pretty important stuff in it. It's got some more of my camera stuff. It's got a binocular. And it's got some walkie-talkies in it in case we decide to walk anywhere and we can't hear each other very well. So very important that I get that. And also so I can put water in it because we are in the desert. But I've got it, and we're good to go. Alright y'all, we have arrived at Canyonlands National Park. And we'll now step foot into the park. And we are in. It is dead silent out here. There's a good view of the LaSalle Mountains. There's some more mountains over there. And then way over there, there's some more mountains. Lots of mountains and desert around us. But we just arrived. We get a quick couple pictures in front of the sign and we're gonna get on the road and we're gonna be taking it easy today on the hikes because we went 8 miles total yesterday hiking. So yeah, we need to take it a little bit easy today. There's some easy trails and overlooks, but yeah, let's have some fun. Alright y'all, here we are just outside the visitor center. We're in the, I think this is the Mesa district, if I'm not mistaken. But here we are. There's the view of the LaSalle Mountains. And there's the canyon. Now I don't want to go too far over here because it does drop off very quickly. I'll go down here and look. Yeah, it drops off pretty fast over here. So here's this area right over here. Probably gonna go to like right here and then I'm gonna stop because it drops off after that. But here we are. This is good enough. It's a pretty big drop off past this point over here. You can kind of see it right there. It just goes zoop right down. But yeah, this is as close as I'm getting to it. Right here. But
arches made my arches really sore.
But there it is. Alright, I think I found a good point right here. So there's this rock right here. I'm safe right here. I don't want to go down there on that one because right past that, right there, it goes shoop, right down. But man, look at those views. Look at that. It's amazing. But yeah. I've never seen anything like this other than the Grand Canyon. This is really cool. This looks a lot like the North Rim, which we visited 4 years back. I think it'll be 5 years ago this summer. But here it is. And there's that road right there. We're not gonna be driving on that because that's just too dangerous. But we're gonna be going to some places. They're pretty cool. All right, we're here at Mesa Arch. This is a loop trail. We're gonna check out the arch, see what there is to see, and get some pictures, and just enjoy it. Let's do this.
He's doing the Survivor Man shots.
He's enjoying himself.
Sure.
There's the arch way over there. You just gotta walk around this right here, and we'll be there. Let's do it. All right, y'all. Just made it up here. Check out that view behind me. Can you imagine how long it took for the Colorado River to carve that? It took a very long time.
Blair, is he okay where he is?
Yeah, this is amazing. Now, over here, right behind me, right there, is the Mesa Arch. Oh man, these views. These are just something else. These are incredible. Absolutely incredible. All right, that was a pretty amazing experience, getting to see all that, especially with the selfie stick. Really puts into perspective of how far down it is, and also how beautiful it is. But that arch is really beautiful with the scenery behind it. And I'm the only one out here hiking on the return. But return should be pretty easy. You can go back to the car. We're gonna go to another little overlook / hike. See what there is to see, and yeah, have a fun time here at Canyonlands. Next stop is Buck Canyon Overlook. Now, I was gonna get a shot of us leaving, but right before I clicked the record button on my GoPro, a huge sandstorm came out of nowhere and knocked my hat off into the middle of the street, blew stuff all around, and it got sand all in the car, and you know, just came out of nowhere. It was like it was calm for 1 second, and then the next second it was the big sandstorm. But you know, that's the desert for you. Here we are coming up on this overlook right here. Thankfully, it's got guardrails this time, so we can safely go up close to the edge here. Yeah, I'm right here.
So,
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, there's a coming.
Yeah. But here we are.
Other people's safety.
What?
Gives me anxiety.
There it is. There's the overlook. Let's go over here. amazing. But yeah, there it is. It's a really good view of the entire canyon. I mean, really good view of it. I gotta take some pictures. All right, we finished up here. Now it's on to the next place. Hopefully no sandstorm this time when we get in the car and drive off. All right, we're here at Orange Cliffs Overlook. Now, there aren't any guardrails here, so I'm not gonna get up real close to the edge like we could at the other place. But I'll get as close as I possibly can, safely, that is. I'm not gonna go up to it and, you know, like fool around like some people are, like those people way over there. I mean, that's not even safe. But I'd say this is probably, say maybe just a little bit further.
Alright, let's not get any closer.
I'd say right here is probably good, but here we are. There it is. Right behind me. The Orange Cliffs of Canyonlands National Park. Pretty breathtaking. I gotta take some pictures and soak in the scenery. Here's some more of the Orange Cliffs right here. I feel like I'm on top of the world right here. It's crazy. Yeah. Next stop after this will be the Grand Overlook, which is not too far in that direction over there. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and go over there. Alright, y'all. Here we are at a Grand View Overlook. See all that? All this is visible. And it is behind me as well. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'll show you. There's the LaSalle Mountains over there. And then you can just see how wide this canyon is. I mean, from here to way over there, it's probably a good 25-30 miles of distance. But this is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I gotta definitely get a panoramic here, because this is just gorgeous. Alright, just finished up at Grand Overlook, and now we're gonna head back down the road in the other direction. There's some other spots we're gonna check out, and yeah, we're just gonna see what we can see. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more selfie stick views as well, but we're gonna hop in the car and hit the road and head back up to the other parts that we haven't seen yet. Alright, we now find ourselves here at the Green River Overlook, which, by the way, the Green River feeds into the Colorado in this canyon. It creates two main canyons, but there are many distinct canyons here, but the two main ones are the Green River Canyon and the main canyon. I'm not sure the name of it, but it is bigger than the Grand Canyon. I can tell you that much. Definitely looks bigger. I'm not sure if it's actually bigger, but it looks bigger. Also, gotta make sure we're keeping up on the water consumption, as it is the desert. It's hot. So yeah, gonna finish this off. Oh, there's a good area over here. There's nobody over here. You can get a good view. Just not sure what to do with this water bottle though. I have to set it down somewhere. I will pick it up though once I'm done. I'll set it right here for now. I will get it. Not one that will litter in national parks. But here is the view. Right here. I mean, just look at this. Now get with me. Back here. Make sure my hat is on. But goodness, that's quite the view. I mean, it's quite the view. I've never seen anything like this in my life, other than the Grand Canyon. But this doesn't even compare to the Grand Canyon. This is amazing. And also, you might notice, bring this back down, you might notice that there are rock formations you would find in Zion present here as well. So it's kind of like bringing parts of the Grand Canyon and Zion and blending them together in some parts. Now, as promised, I'll go back over here and get this water bottle, pick it up, show that I'm not littering. But yeah, this is insane. I gotta stop here and get some pictures. But boy, this is crazy. Alright, y'all, before we leave, I'm gonna do the upheaval trail. We're only going to the first overlook though, not going all the way to the second. That'll take a little while, and we want to go back to Moab and eat a good dinner tonight and maybe walk around, see what the nightlife is like there. Maybe look at some stores if we have time, but let's see what this is all about. Alright, made it up to the first overlook. This is what it looks like. Just incredible views all around me. Now at first it was a little uphill, but it kind of evened out as we got closer to the top. But man, this is beautiful. I gotta get some pictures, but it's quite the drop. So I'm not gonna go too far, but yeah, really far down if you fall. But
Mom, I wouldn't get any closer than that.
yeah,
Mom,
that's what it looks like. Alright, as best and as safely as I can, I'll look into that right there. Now, it's believed that this right here is the remnant of an impact crater. Not entirely sure if that's true or not, but it is believed to be one, although there's no confirmation of it being one. But impact crater or not, it's still a really cool sight to see out here in Canyonlands. But anyway, I'm gonna get some panoramic pictures and then we're gonna head back to Moab. So yeah. Alright, the way up was hard, but the good thing about it being hard on the way up is the way down is going to be a lot easier because you're going with gravity instead of against it. But anyway, we're gonna head back down to the parking lot now and head back to Moab. So yeah. Alright, just made it back to the parking lot. That was a pretty cool little sight to see here in Canyonlands, but now we're gonna jump in the car. We're gonna head back into Moab, eat some good old dinner, and hopefully we'll have some time to go look at some shops. Although it really depends on time. But we'll see what we can do once we get back. No guarantees though, but we'll see what we can do. Alright y'all, had to make one quick pit stop before head back into town. This is the Schaefer Trail viewpoint.
We're not going all the way back down there, Matt.
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna go like right here. But here it is, right behind me. This large canyon. Now of course there are people way down there, but I don't want to go down there. Matter of fact, I want to go back up here where I get better views of the trail. I'm gonna spin you guys around. Check that out. There's the Schaefer Trail right down there where you can drive. But man,
Wow.
that is just a gorgeous view.
The edge over there.
It's incredible. No guardrail though. So that's the reason I'm not going down there. So there's no guardrail, and we're trying to get back into town too. But anyway, just had to show you guys that real quick. Time to head back into town. Alright, before we walk around the town, gotta eat some dinner, and we're going to this Mexican restaurant called El Tapito. Let's see how this place is, but we need to get some food before we start walking around. Alright, just got finished eating a very good dinner here at El Tapito. Got some of these candies that they're serving at the front. These right here. They're very interesting tasting candies, but they are very good. Not gonna lie. But anyway, we go look at some shops, get a couple t-shirts, whatnot, and just walk around the town, see the nightlife, do some low-key activities, as we've been hiking a lot, but we're gonna do some activities that are not strenuous. So yeah. Alright y'all, we had a very good time walking around downtown Moab. Although I couldn't film in any shops though, because it would violate company policy. I don't want to get kicked out of any shops in Moab. So I had to respect their rules, but we're back at the hotel now, and it'll actually be the last night that we're staying here at the Archway Inn. Tomorrow morning we're going to get up, we're going to pack the bags, pack up the car once again, and we're going to be driving 2 hours west to Capitol Reef. We'll be driving in the middle of the high desert, as mentioned in the last video segment that I did on arches. But we're gonna go and get some sleep, and we'll see you in the morning. Alright, good morning everybody. So today is the day that we're leaving this hotel behind, Archway Inn, and we're going to Capitol Reef next. So yeah, we do have a little bit of a drive ahead of us, including one really remote stretch of highway between I-70 and Hanksville, which is going to be very remote. So yeah.
I scared you. I scared you. I scared you.
basically, there's going to be a 60-mile stretch between I-70 and Hanksville. There's going to be zero service, no gas, and if you break down out there, or if you have any emergency, you're screwed. Put it in short words. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be driving out there. But once we get through, it'll be totally worth it. So yeah, let's go get the car packed up and let's hit the road. Alright y'all, car's all packed up. Let's hit the road. Alright y'all, had to make a quick pit stop at the gas station, top off the car. Because when we go out in this stretch of desert on Highway 24, there ain't gonna be no gas station for quite some time.
It's interesting what Tom the astronomer said about how the night sky would be.
Alright y'all, just made a quick pit stop here at the Goblin Valley State Park. Heard it was a really cool place, and turns out it actually is. Check out that right there. Here's some nice mesa action going on right there, but we're gonna go to the visitor center here and check this place out. Excuse all the noise. There's motorcycles and an ATV right behind me, but we're gonna check this place out, and we might be able to do some short hikes. I'm not really sure, but we'll see what we can do as our time here goes on. Alright y'all, just arrived here at some trails. Check out all these views behind me. This is crazy looking. It is dead silent out here. I mean, these are just, I've never seen a place quite like this before. But yeah, so we're gonna hop on some trails here, probably do some short hikes, check out some really cool spots that we're gonna see, and we'll hop back on the road and we'll head to Hanksville. And then after that, we're staying at some cabins tonight, so we'll go check into those. I'll be just outside of Torrey, Utah. And there I'll be able to get some pretty good night lapses and star trails. So yeah. Also, we're staying there for 2 nights, so I'll probably get one of the star trails time lapses while we're there, and then one of the night lapse where it's just stationary and you can see the sky. But yeah, without further ado, let's go on some hikes. Alright y'all, here it is. Here's the Goblins. This place is otherworldly. That's the only way I can put it into words. It doesn't look like it belongs here. I can tell you that much. I've never seen anything quite like it, but it looks way better than it does on pictures. I can tell you that much.
Do you want to do the hike, or do you want to go walk around?
I'll walk around and yeah. But yeah, we're gonna walk around these and check these out, because these are really cool formations. Let's do it. Just made my way a little ways into the Goblin Valley here, and this place, this is amazing. Like I can't even comprehend how beautiful this is right now. Like that's how amazing it is. Just to be standing here right now in this valley of rock formations. Now, what I want to do is, if it is possible and safe to do so, I want to get on top of that big one right there where those people are over there. But we'll see what we can do, because of course I don't want to fall out here and get seriously injured, because that would really suck. But I'll see what I can do safely. I'm not going out of my way to be dangerous here and get like kinds of films that are real dangerous, and I'm trying to film but also play it safe at the same time. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna head on further into the valley here and check these things out and get some pictures, because these are just amazing. I gotta soak this in. Alright, just arrived here at this huge rock formation. Said I was going to attempt to get up on top of. It looks like we have a little route here. Let's get around over here and see what we can see. There's a possible route there, and yeah, that doesn't look like we're going to be able to get up there, but from at least right there. But I'm going to figure out a way, if safe to do so, to get up on top of this thing. So yeah, but doing that is going to require me to put the camera away, so that way I don't trip and fall recording myself trying to get up on top of a rock formation. But yeah, I'll see if I can get to the top. Alright y'all, just made it topside. Check this out. Yeah, I'm very careful with my footing, but look at those views. 360 degrees around the Goblin Valley. Totally amazing. I gotta definitely get some panoramics here on my phone. This is amazing. Yeah. It's almost hard to believe that this is out here in the middle of the desert. Somebody just stopped. I gotta stop and take some pictures. Alright, just got done climbing that rock formation right there. It was pretty fun. Gave me some unique challenges to overcome, which is something in the climbing world that we're presented with whenever we climb. But it was a pretty fun experience getting to climb that rock formation. And now I'm just walking into the other parts of the valley. This is really cool. You can see sediment right here from drainage. But yeah, believe it or not, this area right here, which is now the Colorado Plateau, or part of the greater Colorado Plateau, used to be underwater in an ocean. It was uplifted by tectonic activity about 400 million years ago, and when it was uplifted, all the water receded from this area, and once all the water was gone, wind and erosion and rain took over and sculpted these. Everything you see around me right now was once underwater and has now been sculpted into what we see today. The Goblin Valley, that is what this is called. So, if you're wondering if I'm going to climb any of these right here, the answer would be no. That is not safe at all to climb. However, I will go up close to it. I won't climb it. We'll go over there and see what there is to see, but look at this. Just flat and quiet, other than people talking. But yeah, I mean, we are out in the middle of nowhere. Just listen. Silence. Complete and total silence out here. So yeah, I'm gonna take some more pictures of this area and look around it there's a high point over there that I want to go to and get another selfie stick shot. So yeah, I'm gonna start working my way over there. Check this out behind me. It's a huge canyon right behind me.
But doesn't the 5 days?
Look at that thing.
5 days is a reset?
There's another rock formation way over there. This is crazy. This doesn't even look real. I can't even put in the words how beautiful this is. It's also giving me a hard time thinking about what to say to the camera, because I'm so engrossed in the beauty of this place. But man, this is beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys see over the edge. Look at that. That's amazing. I gotta take some pictures. Alright, got myself on top of another goblin here. You can see all around me. Look at these views. Just look at this. I'm gonna spin myself around here. I can't look up at the camera because I gotta watch my footing. But man, these views are something else. You can clearly see the rock layers. You can see you got orange, and above it you got some gray. All of it is sandstone. But yeah, it's really cool. Really cool place. Alright, I gotta go find my brother in this vast goblin valley that we're in, so we can regroup. Oh, I think I see him. Alright, just made my way over here to another goblin. This one's pretty easy to walk up right here. It's not a climb, it's a simple walk. Right here. Let's go right up here. We can get some more views. Here's the part where I have to be careful right here, because I could go sliding down. That's not what we want, so I'm gonna have my hand right here. Very quickly. Go right up. And here's the mound I was talking about. I was wanting to get another panoramic at. You can see. Look at that. And then look at that huge rock wall in front of me. Looks like there's an arch. There's something over there, but here's the other side of this. Actually, here's a good photo spot. Make sure I get some good footing, but this right here, you got all kinds of views of the cliffs over there. There's the butte, and you can really see, you can see the rock layers over there really well. But yeah, it's pretty amazing up here. Up here comes my brother running. You see him right there? He's running up here. Probably come tell me, get down! But it's not like some of the other places we've been on this trip, so yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna take some pictures and move on to the next spot. Alright. Next place I want to go to is right over there. There's some cave action going on over there. And you already know that I have to go check that out. Now, of course, it's not like a cave where I'm gonna have to go down into and climb on stuff. It's some slots. And they kind of look like little cave areas, but let's go down here and check them out. You can hear everybody over here. I gotta make my way down here safely, because look at this. Not the best footing in the entire world, but I'm going to try and do my best while also trying to make my way down, so I won't be able to look directly at the camera. but once I get down I will, which is right now. But anyway, where we're going is just right over here. But first, check out these views over here. I mean, these are just amazing views. Never seen any place quite like this. And like I said before, I'll say it again, this really does feel like I'm on another planet other than Earth. But I'm on Earth. This is actually on planet Earth. But it feels like it doesn't belong here. So yeah. Anyway, let's go check out these caves. Alright y'all, just arrived over here at this cave. Look at this. Really amazing how it looks. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, it's not really much of a cave, it's just a little cavern here. Oh, look at that, that's cool. It's really cool looking. And it's cold in here too. That means this area can act as a shield from the sun for people. But yeah, let's go check out the other one. Alright y'all, just arrived over here at the other cave. Let's go inside and see what there's to see. I think this one might go a little bit farther. Oh, it does. It does indeed, although I gotta climb up. So I gotta stop the recording when I climb up. Alright, check that view out. It's a nice view of the butte. But I just made my way into this little crevasse over here. I'm not gonna go up there or back there because, as you can see, it's not the grippiest or safest of terrain up here, so I need to play it safe. But this is as high as I might get. But views over here are really gorgeous. It's also very quiet over here. But anyway, without further ado, I need to take one last picture and then we're gonna go ahead and get out of here and head back to the car. We're gonna drive to Hanksville and then we're gonna drive to our cabin for the night. Should be pretty fun. Alright, just made my way out of that little crevasse slash cave formation. It was over there. It was very easy getting down. It really wasn't.
Okay, I'm walking this way, Blair, so come on this way.
I had to take it very slowly to get back down, but I made it. And now it's time to head back to the car and get on the road. But today was pretty fun here. But yeah, there's that whole area one last time. Really, really cool place. But at a certain point, we have to get back on the road and make the rest of the trip back to Hanksville. So yeah, it's also pretty hot out here. I need to make sure I'm up on the water consumption too. But anyway, got some pretty cool photos. And yeah, next stop will be Hanksville. One last look at the Goblin Valley before we take off. Incredibly beautiful place. But man. Alright, let's jump in the car and head to Hanksville. Alright, just made it here to Hanksville, and we finally have service back. But it won't be for long, because after we eat lunch here at Outlaws Roost, we're heading back out, and we gotta cross through Capitol Reef to get to where we're staying tonight. But anyway, without further ado, let's eat some lunch. Alright y'all, just finished up here at the Outlaws Roost. Now it's time to drive to Capitol Reef. And by the way, the next video segment will be in a new edit. It'll be in its own dedicated Capitol Reef edit. Now as we're driving, looks like we got some rain way off in the distance. So we'll have to see what we can do. Might interrupt our hikes, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, time to get on the road.